Hey, what is up, guys? I'm gonna be doing some replays of my new Black Garden deck. One of them will go on forever. Will seem like it went on forever, and the other one it's quite a reasonably and funny game. But if any of you have had the luxury of playing this, I am sorry, but it was a deck made to annoy. So let's get into it then. If I believe right, this one is the not so annoying, but it will take its time. But this is kind of what the deck does. You play Black Garden, you play Evil Swarm's Thunderbird or Wind Up Rabbit or something of your choice. And basically your opponent constantly gets token spam and their monsters' attacks get halved every second. But Evil Swarm's Thunderbird and Wind Up Rabbit aren't summoned, so they don't get Black Garden on them. When they vanish, they would just return to the field. So Black Garden only works on monsters normally and special summoned. So constantly you'll just keep on getting more and more tokens, and all their monsters' attacks will get halved, and it just, for my opponent, he will find it so annoying. Because as you can see here, this deck, all it does is just stall and annoy. It doesn't really have much of another purpose, but I wouldn't really class this like while I was versing here top tier, but it is a good deck for what it is. I lie, okay. It's an alright deck for what it is. But, at one point, I wasn't really taking the mic during this, but I kept on pressing activate by mistake with Wind Up Rabbit instead of attack. But it just ends up going... This is a bit like the old versions where you'd summon one monster and just do a load of stuff with that monster, but this one, no. This is just summon one monster and your opponent will not want to summon any other monsters. The only way I have actually that you can actually get around the effect of Black Garden is setting a monster and put summon. So, for Ghost Tricks, that won't be so bad. After that one was the end of the first one. Let's get into the second one. This one just will feel like it's gonna go on forever. I will commentate, or you'll just end up falling asleep to it. But I open the legendary again, terraforming or Black Garden, one of the 5 cards in the deck. But just going to terraforming the Black Garden and just set and end. At this point, I'm not too fussed if I draw into a monster first turn or not. As long as Black Garden stays on the field, things like this will happen, so it doesn't really matter if I don't open a monster in my opening hand. As long as I open Black Garden, it doesn't matter. But I kind of did the stupid and forgot. I kept on thinking it was asking me, do I want to activate my MST or compulsory, except I forgot about the Maxi in my hand, which would have helped a lot. But I was actually thinking at this time when my opponent pulled out the Giant Germ, I was thinking, this is old, this is very old. Could this be chain burn? But I don't really mind as much if these actually attacks get through or anything like that. Even if you opened a Mirror Force or something like that, I wouldn't have truly mind, because I just have a lot of tokens, and it's just tokens. I'm not gonna really get worried about it, but I was actually surprised you didn't play the Dark Hole and just slipped in mind. But then I opened the second great card for this deck, second great spell for this deck, Field Barrier, which it irritates my opponent so much, because and then takes 2 attempts to get past Black Garden, and then I have another 2 in my deck. But then it really starts to stall after this. the game will just go on forever and ever. But then he figures out how to get past the whole Black Garden thing, because well, if you actually set your monsters, you can actually get past Black Garden, which you must have just thought of or realised. But I actually run Localized Tornado actually in this build, because this deck doesn't run a great deal of monsters besides the Ghost Tricks, the Maxi, and the Evil Swan, Thunderbird, and Wild Rabbit. It doesn't run a lot of other monsters, and it's the main backer that does the irritating. So if I run out of the Mirror Force, I just play Localized Tornado and get them all back, and then start doing it all over again. Fair enough, it'll cost me in my hand, but it does help when the Black Garden's gone. But this is just one of those games where, to my opponent, he will find it super annoying, irritating, because he wouldn't for a deck like this. I don't think I need to discuss anything about Black Garden deck besides, please, for the love of God, if you have this stuff and you're going to your locals, build it just to annoy the living crap out of everybody there. It probably won't make you win the tournament, but I have seen Black Garden decks that have done quite well, even ones that at regionals in leagues that I went to, there was someone that ran Black Garden, and I believe he topped with it. But it's not really one of those decks which you will expect to top a tournament. You'll just find that quite frequently with this deck you may go into time or something like that. So I'll just leave you with the nice lovely video here, so I'll be signing out while my voice releases, so bye.